Welcome to Lisbon, a city that wears its history with a lived-in grace, the smell of the sea, the sweetness of fresh pastries, 7 hills, a new view, a different story. The bright yellow trams wind through narrow streets like ribbons of sunshine. The sad sound of fado music floats from tiny restaurants. Lisbon does not yell for your attention. It whispers, inviting you to walk its patterned sidewalks and find its charms at your own speed. Give me just 7 minutes of your time, and I will lay out a plan, a perfect day's walk that will show you the very best of this amazing Portuguese capital. This is not just a list. It is a trip plan to help you connect with the city's heart. This essay is your personal guide, a path to follow through the winding beauty of Lisbon. We will look at 12 important sites, set up in a clear, walkable order. Our Lisbon adventure begins at the amazing Praça do Comércio, the city's most impressive square. Standing here, you can feel the huge history and the big dreams of Portugal's sea power past. This sun-bleached plaza opens onto the Tagus River, where explorers once sailed to unknown worlds. Surrounded by striking yellow buildings with arches and ruled by the grand statue of King José I on horseback. The square acts as Lisbon's fancy main room. It was rebuilt after the terrible 1755 earthquake to show the city's new start and strength. Stand by the water, feel the river breeze, and imagine the tall ships once docked here, full of spices and treasures. Quick fact, the royal palace once stood here, destroyed in the quake. From the middle of the square, your eyes go to the big arch, the Arco de Rua Augusta. The arch is more than an entrance. It is a doorway to downtown Lisbon. Walk toward the arch, pass under massive stone columns, and step into Rua Augusta, a lively pedestrian street. Rua Augusta is Baixa's main artery, lined with international stores, old-fashioned shops, and outdoor cafes. Look down, black and white calçada portuguesa patterns. It is the perfect spot to feel the city's lively energy. As you wander, be sure to look up. The arch's statues represent glory, bravery, and genius. For a special treat, take the elevator to the arch's top for an amazing view. From up high, you see Baixa's perfect grid, Praça do Comércio, and the Tagus below. Quick fact, the 6 columns hold statues of figures like Vasco da Gama and the Marquis of Pombal. Walking Rua Augusta gives you your first taste of Lisbon street life. Performers, artists, roasted chestnuts. Linger, watch people. Stop at a pastelaria for coffee and a treat. Let grand history meet daily joy. Just a short walk from Rua Augusta, you will find the Elevador de Santa Justa. This ornate iron lift looks like something from a Jules Verne book. It connects the lower Baixa with the higher Largo do Carmo. Designed by Raul Meunier de Ponsard, a student of Gustave Eiffel, it opened in 1902. Riding in its wood cabins feels like going back in time. From the platform, you get a sweeping view over Baixa, São Jorge Castle, and the Tagus. Step onto the upper walkway and face the bare ruins of the Carmo convent. On November 1st, 1755, the great earthquake collapsed its stone roof, leaving arches open to the sky. Today, the ruins remind Lisbon of destruction and resilience. Quick fact, the small museum holds items from prehistory to the Middle Ages. Among these stone bones, the city's noise fades into thought. Outside, Largo do Carmo is shaded by jacarandas and edged with cafes. It was the stage for the peaceful Carnation Revolution that ended a dictatorship. At Rocio, wavy calçada patterns, fountains, and the column of Dom Pedro IV mark a lively civic heart. Quick fact, the Manueline Front Rocio station sits on the northwest side. Next to Rocio, elegant Chiado blends old-world charm and modern style, historic theaters, charming bookstores, and smart boutiques. Photo stop. Fernando Pessoa at Café a Brasileira. After the 1988 fire, Chiado was rebuilt to keep its 19th century soul, perfect for a relaxed coffee and a pastel de nata. From Chiado, climb to the Miradouro de São Pedro de Alcântara. A manicured terrace with a tiled panel helps you read the city of seven hills. Look across to São Jorge Castle, the red roofs of Alfama, and the Tagus below. Late afternoon is magical. Kiosks serve drinks, locals and visitors share the view. From here, dive into Bairro Alto Nightlife or catch the legendary Tram 28. Now for an experience that is truly Lisbon, a ride on Tram 28. Hop on near the viewpoint for a rumbling trip through narrow streets. These vintage cars groan and squeal around tight turns and steep hills. Old-fashioned engineering with a big heartbeat. You pass so close to buildings you could almost touch them. A movie-like tour, from Grand Baixo to the winding alleys of Alfama. Quick fact, Tram 28 follows one of the longest and most scenic routes. A sightseeing tour for the price of a single ticket. A word of warning. Its popularity attracts pickpockets. Keep valuables secure. The tram climbs to Lisbon's highest hills. The Grand São Jorge Castle watches over Lisbon. Get off and walk back in time. A Moorish fortress from at least the 1100s. Royal home, military base, now a national landmark. Walk the walls for some of the best views. The whole city, the river mouth, the 25 de Abril Bridge. Inside, pines whisper and peacocks strut. Layers of history lie underfoot. Head down into Alfama, Lisbon's oldest, most soulful district. Steep cobblestones, hidden courtyards, sunny stairs, a village that survived the 1755 quake. Get lost. On purpose. Tiny shops, artisan work, azulejos and flowered balconies, children playing. The smell of grilled sardines drifts from family kitchens. As evening comes, fado fills Alfama. Sad, soulful saudade and intimate rooms with Portuguese guitars. As you wind through Alfama, you arrive at Lisbon Cathedral, the Sé. 2 towers, a strong Romanesque face, the city's oldest and most important church. Step inside to escape the noise. It is cool, simple, and serene. For a small fee, explore the cloisters, an active dig exposing Roman, Visigothic, and Moorish layers. Quick fact, the treasury holds relics linked to St. Vincent. From the cathedral, it is a short walk back to the Tagus. Stroll west along Ribeira das Naus, a reimagined Age of Discovery's shipyard. Ferries cross, sailboats glide, water laps, perfect near sunset. Near Cais do Sodré, the mood turns modern, transport hub and a lively food and nightlife scene. No visit is complete without Belém, just west along the river. Easy by Tram 15 from Cais do Sodré. UNESCO, Jerónimos Monastery, and Belém Tower anchor Portugal's Age of Discoveries. Built in the ornate Manueline style, funded by a spice tax, carved with ropes, sea monsters, armillary spheres. Belém Tower stands guard at the river mouth. Then, the legend, Pastéis de Belém has served secret recipe custard tarts since 1837. Wait in line, totally worth it. Tip, get a 24-hour Viva Viagem card for trams, buses, metro, funiculars, and the Santa Justa lift. Watch your belongings on Tram 28 and in busy squares. Use ATMs inside banks. Avoid standalone machines. For food, be brave. Grilled fish, seafood, a bifana, or a feast at Time Out Market. I hope this guide leads you through a city easy to explore and impossible not to love. Come walk its hills, ride its trams, and let Lisbon capture your heart. If you're enjoying this, drop a like and hit that subscribe button.